Good morning, class 7. We were reading chapter 6, How Things React with One Another. In this chapter, we have understood about physical change and we have seen some activities which are based on physical change. We have seen chemical change and some activities which are based on chemical change. We have understood some reactions of chemical change. And now in this class we are going to read about rusting of iron. So students, open page number 78 in your science book and keep a pencil with you to underline hard words. Now I am going to read. You must be familiar with the rusting of iron when iron objects are left exposed to moist air, oxygen and water both. A substance with a brown, flaky layer is observed on their surfaces. This brown, flaky layer is hydrated with iron oxide. It is called rust. So students, you have understood that you all must have seen rusting in iron. If you put an iron atom in the air which contains moisture, then in this case a brown flaky layer is observed on the surface of iron atom. This brown flaky layer is hydrated iron oxide. It is called rust. Here you have to underline flaky means cracked. Rust falls off the surface, exposing the iron surface beneath. Rusting of iron is a slow change that destroys the whole iron object. Iron is an important metal. It is used in making bridges, cars, ships, trucks, gates, benches, and various other useful articles. Every year, a lot of monetary loss occurs due to damage of iron articles by rusting. So, iron is an important metal. Many important things are made from this metal such as bridges, cars, ships, trucks, gates, benches and various other useful articles. Rusting of iron means corrosion in iron. Every year millions of rupees are wasted when things made iron get rusted. The process of rusting of iron is represented as iron, oxygen, water form rust. So in this reaction you can see rust is formed when iron reacts with oxygen and water. Rusting of iron becomes faster if the content of moisture in the air increases. For example, the part of the ship that always remains under water, salty water, rust faster. Rusting is faster in salty water. So, corrosion in iron is very fast when any part of iron remains in water continuously. For example, iron ship gets rust very quickly because it always remains in ocean water. Rusting is faster in salty water. Now, prevention of rusting of iron. Rusting of iron can be prevented in many ways. Turn this page. By avoiding direct contact with air and moisture, it is done by using the following methods. Applying grease or oil on the exposed part of iron articles. Second, painting the surface of iron articles. Third, galvanizing the surface of iron articles. Galvanizing is a process in which a layer of metals like chromium or zinc is deposited on the surface of iron articles electrolytically, that is by passing electric current. So, galvanization is a process in which zinc or chromium deposited on an iron article by passing electric current so that the iron article does not rust. Now, next, electroplating. The surface of iron article. Electroplating the surface of iron articles with metals which are not attacked by atmospheric moisture. The shining parts of bicycles are given a coating of chrome plating to protect them from rusting. So, in this process, chromium layer is coated on iron articles, means chromium is painted on iron articles to protect iron articles from rusting. Next, by alloying. When mixed with certain corrosion resistant metals or some non-metals, iron forms alloys which are resistant to rusting. Stainless steel, an alloy of iron, nickel and chromium, does not rust. So, in this process, a new product is made by mixing iron with some corrosion resistant metals or with non-metals. This formed product is called alloy which can avoid rusting. For example, stainless steel, an alloy of iron, nickel and chromium, does not rust. So students, that's all for today. In the next class we will see crystallization. So thank you class.